What's up, Z Gundam? Sorry. But it's okay. There'll be plenty more where that came from. Yeah, sometimes the score is crazy. Like, if you do a really good match, the next time you start, it'll have like 30 words or something to get. I'm sure it's got something to do with the balancing. Sorry. Throw it on the end or something, perhaps. Yes, how are we all doing? Happy, what's it, Thursday? Thursday. Love Dan's Race Harbor. Devil Hunter. Yeah, it's not, you know, W's are hard. I think the letter combination was a bit tricky. Okay, here we go. Ho, 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 ho. Z Gundam, thank you for 6 months. Thank you very much indeed. Bullfight. That is the thing that happens fairly often, where people will be like, I wish there was a version of this for other languages. And I like super agree. Like, I don't know how difficult the translation would be. I imagine fairly. And with the team behind it, I imagine it's probably not viable to have multiple versions in different languages, but it would be really cool to see. Oh, for sure. Like, I just throw down anything that I think makes sense. We did that before once where we were playing Countdown and we allowed French words in it. It's always fun to mess with the rules every now and again. Oops. Oh no, we're in slow. Oh wait, actually I did a hard reset. I didn't set the battle speed to fast, and that was going to be miserable for a while. So it's not but one day until Season 5 of FF Bots. I wonder what people have planned. I know what some people have planned. Okay, I figured that was wrong. Okay. 7. Full sword, great axe, full sword, dragon sword, great axe, full sword, iron helmet, silver helmet, silver helmet. My guy, L-body. I think it's about for 29 months. Hello, hello, hello. How is it going? Okay, silver helm. 10. Are you looking for some gentle background noise while you work? Love that. So, about 8 hours before, is it just going to be like a countdown, or are you going to have the game playable on your stream before it's released? Drugas. A showcase, you say? Interesting. And have you got like an official release time? You say like 24 hours. So is it, what's it, 5 p.m. or 6 p.m. your time? Yeah, that's correct. Assuming it's now 10 minutes before 8 p.m. your time, then yes. I'll have to leave work early tomorrow. Make sure we're ready to kick off with a bang. Can't give anyone a head start. And then what will inevitably happen is a student will come to me at the end of the day and say, can I work on something? Can I record something? And I'll be like, yep, you sure can. Well, early. For me means leaving before 5 o'clock. So I try to leave work at 5. That doesn't even happen all the time. I need to get back into it. I was pretty good at getting out of work at 5 o'clock for a while. And then things ramped up towards Christmas, and they kind of haven't ramped down again. But we're not in a too bad a spot right now. But as a general rule, I do like to... the goal is to leave work at 5, get home about 20 past. Get changed, start the stream about past. Which I think I managed for maybe a couple of weeks. But the important thing is that I think I've pretty much, without fail, kept to the stream schedule. And it's now been, what, 5 months, 6 months? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. like since the start of the academic year. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2. So it. So I mean, season 5 is forever. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3. Great, so you give it the WotC treatment from Dungeons and Dragons, where it's like there's no longer is there first, second edition, season 1, 2, 3. There's just FFbot now. The reason for keeping the 4th player dead is experience is shared equally amongst your party. We do actually want to use Dan in the run, but we do a grind segment later on where we get a lot of experience in one particular point. So ideally what we're trying to do is maximize our stats for fights upcoming. So the next boss is Lich. That's the first wall in Final Fantasy 1 on the Nintendo version, probably all the versions. And if we had the 4th player alive for the whole time, we wouldn't have as many levels and we wouldn't be able to tank things. So the big thing here is that we've got level 2 fire on our red mage, and the spell that Lich opens with, Blizzara or Ice 2, can do up to like 160 damage. So if we were level 8, for example, going into this fight, our red mage would be one shot. Pretty much. No, it can do as low as like 100, maybe 110 or something like that. But that's the main reason. And then later on, in any percent, you never use your 4th character. It's never fast to do so. There is a marathon route where it was 2 fighters, 2 red mages, which is pretty cool. But pretty much marathon-wise, 2 fighters, 1 red mage. Record-wise, you don't even use a red mage, use a black mage, and you just suffer. If you die to Lich, you die to Lich, because when you're going for PB and whatever, you don't care if you game over. Pretty much. I do want to check a thing here. Yeah, I didn't think we got the silver shield. Very happy to. Right, so let me just check. I know I scrapped the silver shield before. Iron shield, silver shield. We need to just check the difference. Back to my favorite Final Fantasy website, Game Corner Guides. Keep spelling it shield instead of shield. Iron shield is 4 absorb. Silver shield is 8 absorb. That's 4 more absorb. Ooh, okay. Now, the silver shield's going on Cho. Cho never dies in this fight. 4 absorb's nice. It's quite a few extra steps. Cut it from any percent and have not noticed any issue with it. But I think I might want to do the same again. But let me just get this sorted. So yeah, this should all be the same. Counter, asp. Right down, arachnid, right wall. 13, up, Groger, up, left, counter, image. 3000, growth, yep, see him there. Check position, rod, up wall, roll. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah. And then here, after the trolls where it changes. Yeah. Okay, so what I want to do is take the troll fight up until Lich. Okay. Let's try this. Hopefully I have enough rewind. Rewind the buffer. So it is rewinding. Let me just check. So this is fine. It just means that we won't have this. And we're also down cabin. So I need to, so I'm down a cabin and I'm down money. Okay. That's okay. Definitely want to fight the troll. No, watch my first player die immediately. That's exactly what's going to happen, and I know it's going to happen. Cho is definitely dying against Lich, and that will prove like everything that I've said wrong. Where I'm like, oh, I've never noticed Cho needing the plus. Now it does mean he is a silver shield down, so I need to remember that. So here we go. Fire 2, lots of damage. Ice 2, 98. Okay, so that was like really low damage. If the fight keeps going, I think bad things will happen. Our physical attacks can only do a lot of damage if we crit. Kind of like physical attacks are weird in Final Fantasy 1 Nintendo version, where like you can do a lot of damage, but crits are just completely broken. I don't know exactly what the calculation behind it is. But I am 100% certain. Oops. that. They are busted. Like, you'll do like 50 damage, and then you'll crit and do 300 damage. Lovely. Oh. Okay, everyone's alive. Heal up. Item shop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 19, 20. So here's where we need to add in a buy. So bow, iron helmet. Dan doesn't have an iron shield to sell. Because the iron shield is equipped to Cho. So iron shield. Iron gauntlet. Iron helm. And iron shield, iron gauntlet, buckler, silver shield, silver shield, and silver helm. Gauntlet, gauntlet, shield, gauntlet, shield, gauntlet, helmet, buckler. Good. There we go. That's that sorted. So we save those extra steps, encounters. What? The thing that I need to think about is this -1 cabin situation. I think I know exactly where I need to get it from, because I remember removing it, or there's a place in any percent where we buy, I think it's 14, but in all bosses we buy 50. No, they'll be the other way around. 15 in any percent, 14 in all bosses. So it's probably there. Which hopefully hasn't already happened, which it might well have. But it's okay, because we actually picked it up in this one. Oh my gosh, can you please run? Thank you. Shampoo of Ordals. Zombo. No need to use fire 2 against the Zombo, but... Or a single one, but it's all good. They're pretty tough. Nightmare. Good stuff, eh? Elbot, I have a question for you. Would it be easier to like write it to you or ask it to you? Honestly, like to die on day one would be amazing. That's a leveler that I think is really healthy for the game. If we just roll. Right. I think it'd be easier if I write. I don't even know if I know how to ask. Right. What happens if you have an attack spirit and an attack magic equalizer on the character and the magic stat is the highest? If spirit equals magic is a thing, does it depend on the order it gets applied? I'm going to type it to you because I don't understand. Right. You can't have both. It was only on the first beta. Passives are not acquirable. Oh, okay. Okay. So, I mean, so the second one, so if spirit equals magic, does it depend on the order it gets applied? Is the idea, is the question that I'm being asked, if you have both attack spirit and attack magic equalizer, and magic is the highest, and spirit is the same as magic, does it apply to spirit or does it apply to magic? Is that... I don't know the question. But yeah, I think so. Are you saying that no character can possibly have both like an equalizer for attack spirit and attack magic? And because of that, there is no calculation for, oh, which one gets pulled. But so let's say that was a thing. So like if your spirit and magic were the same and your attack was pulling from both, would there be a priority? Like, would it go magic first because of alphabetical or spirit first? Or you know what I mean? Okay. So just to confirm, the only things that equalize stats can be happened or can occur through awakenings. There is no passive at all for using other stats. Okay. I guess seeing as it won't be a thing, I'll share you what it is. Okay. Hail staff to short sword. Coral sword. Silver sword. Ice sword. Silver sword. Dan, gold bracelet. Silver armor. Gold bracelet. Zombie D. Fear 2. I hate zombie dragons in the Nintendo. What? Why am I using gloves? I can't heal with gloves. You know what they say? No glove, no love. That's a reference that some people won't get. People are going to think bad. In fact, I don't even know if anyone's going to get... Like, people will know what the allusion is to, but the reference is to a Final Fantasy thing. Fear 2. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting into the nitty gritty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and we should be good. Right. New question. If possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh. That remains the entire battle. I don't even know what that means. I think it's so cool to have a conversation where I don't know what's going on, but everyone else does. It's really strange. Like, it's really strange. And there are lots of things where I'm like, oh, I see this. And then immediately I'm told, no, that's not what I mean. It must be hard. Like, there are a couple of things where, like, I feel bad when people talk to me about some things. Because, like, I really try to understand, and there's some things that are just so far out of my wheelhouse. I just don't get it. But I'm really thankful to have people like who are willing to, like, work with me and help. Oh, okay, I see. I understand the example now. Okay. I assume... Do you know what we might be getting at as to why we would want it to, like, apply every turn? Nice too. We're a real powerhouse now. Hang on, hang on, hang on. Right, okay. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Ah, yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, okay. Yeah. Yeah. So So do you mean like a separate passive to like buff spirit, for example? I think the more we look into things and the more maths we do, the more nerfed what we do seems to be. I feel like you may have had someone in mind with some of the decisions in season 5. Well, I'm sure we'll come up with something spicy. Oh, I guess I have a question about Joshua. Just the way it was worded in the patch notes. So you had said, if I remember correctly in the patch notes, Joshua is available from season 0, which would suggest that he's immediately unlockable because you start with all season 0 characters, like with every new season. Would that be correct? Okay. So on the first rotation of characters to hire, Joshua will be available. No, I mean, like on the higher rotation, not like if you start a new character. So like when we move to season 5 tomorrow, we've obviously got all 133 normal characters. I guess we don't know how to unlock the streamer characters. Is there like a code? Will there be like a login code for streamer characters? Okay. So yeah, it will be through login. Cool. And I don't remember, do you have to hire? login character? Yeah. So, yeah, that just puts them into the higher rotation, I think. You still have to hire them. Okay. Right, so we'll have to hire all those. Cool. That's fine. Great. And then I assume it will only be Joshua as a new normal character in New Game 0 higher rotation. And then we have to figure out how everything else unlocks. Cool. I have another question, if possible. Thank you. Okay. All right, so if you have Magic Spirit Equalizer and Magic is your main stat, for example, you have 100 Magic and 60 Spirit, you equalize them both so they get set to 100 and then plus 25%, so Magic is 125 and Spirit is 125. If you then buff Magic by 10% during the fight with a buff, does that recalculate the Spirit stat too from the Equalizer or not? Only Magic gets buff. Okay. I don't suppose you would be interested in reworking how that is? For no reason. Oh no, Dan. Dan died? That's really unlucky. How did Dan die? Literally 12.5% chance to target Dan. Yeah, I mean, I think for no reason better. I think it's quite obvious why players would like that. Okay, cool. Good to know. It's kind of like variations on a theme. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I mean, I don't mind telling you that Bart's was not on the list. Not that that matters. We have some other of our favorites in mind. Ugh. Really trying to find like lightning in a ball. And it super doesn't exist. Raboom. Chodambako. No. Okay, no, we want Cho and we want Ko in 1 because he's got over 300 health. 25 are normally. The normal fight. It's definitely... Yeah, I'm just thinking. For the first one, it's definitely best. Like... I think we just keep it. I really do think we just keep it. For this, it's 100% better to go Chodan Boko for any percent because you don't care about Dan at that point. Like Dan's done his job. But here, we want Dan. So I think we keep it Chocobo Dan. But what I think we do is if Cho or Ko are above 300 health, have them in slot 1 because they won't die to Exifer. So this should be our best bet. To have no one die. For the first round of the grind before we can get that 300 hit points. So fight, Ice 2, Zeus. Hey, Nakagame, how's it going? Beautiful. You love to see it. Pick up the floater. We got levels, so let's do a wee heal. Oh, wow. Okay, Dan got a level. Great. So we really do want... more than 300 HP on... well, as many as possible. The fighters will make a big difference. When we start one rounding, I guess we're always one rounding. Yeah, that's what we don't want to happen. That's what we don't want to happen. So ideally we get like enough speed and we're smashing. Okay, we're not really getting level ups particularly fast, actually. That's okay. There you go. Tanked it. Okay, there's our level 13s. So now we should have above 300 health on both the fighters. That's kind of what we want. That puts us in the best spot, really. So they can both survive Exifer. So they're 25%. Sorry, 50% the target slot 1, 25% the target slot 2, 12.5% the target slots 3 and 4. So this is about as good a position we can be in. I guess, except being turned to stone. Rude. Alright, so we're farming until level 16. Oh no! What? What? The bow gets smacked by... He's dead for one round and I didn't even notice he got killed. How long has he been dead for? Oh, he got Exifer'd. Sad. And let me just do a checky poo. That'll be amazing. It'll be the greatest thing ever. I mean, that's the thing, right? I imagine there's pretty much every company for the history of ever. Like, the day you release something has got to be the most stressful by far. Where it's a case of, anything can go wrong. And sometimes it can be just one small thing and it completely breaks the entire system. But the thing is though, like there are different levels of it, right? So one of the ones is that like things are broken and everyone suffers exactly the same, and then it gets fixed and you continue. So like that's one thing. But another thing, so like for an FF bot example, when there was an update changing what is now mana burn and wound, was nerfed from like 8% to 4%. But if you didn't update your version of FFbot, you got all the benefits and no downside. You could have just never updated. And season 3, you could have been like, haha. Or even like when the masteries, like the level was increased to be able to have like M2 and M3 or whatever it was. That's a tricky one. I am fully expecting, by the way, on day one for Metako VODs to be accidentally globally blacklisted after the beta. Oh yeah, I mean that's a big help, because like realistically the reason to not do it is to gain a competitive advantage, and the primary motivator for competition will be leaderboard. And I imagine anyone who sees someone on higher new games or whatever and isn't advancing in the leaderboard, well, you know, there'll be questions around, well, what is that? Like, how is that the case? And that would hopefully solve itself. Woo! Damn! Woo! Oh my gosh! How is he's just he's just stone happy? Literally have 4 like softs. That's crazy. We're only okay. Dan's only level 14. The best of days. But yeah, I know like at various times there have been people playing on like wildly different patches compared to each other. I think obviously like some people have had like there've been different individual things, like I don't like what I think was it you'd given me like a performance mode version. Oh, there's a really weird thing. So I've got like the 2 games running on the VOD channel, and they both are set to remember login. One automatically signs in when I reboot the game, and the other I still have to click on the login button. It doesn't automatically sign in, which I think is weird. No! Boo! No! Man, this guy is just so trigger happy. No! Stop killing my team! I want my team to live. Oh. No login required. Where were we at? Oh, only 800 level. I think it's like 1 or 2 fights. Yeah. Oh, that's the thing. Like, it was a unique situation of my mini PC literally can't run the game. Please help. That was basically what it was. All right, there's our eye grind done. We continue. All right. Okay. Sure. Oh yeah, I mean that's just like a really like kind nicety. Uh-oh. Oh my gosh, my hands are just terrible. Oh yeah, that was relatively essential. It was just like there was almost no other option than to use that. Okay. Oh, whoops. Ooh. Metal Mall. White magic shop. Clinique. Max out heal pot. I like the fact that my notes say like heal potions until 7,350 gil left or G left. I have so much money, it's just ridiculous. Okay, so we now skip all this. So worst case scenario, I'm down to 1/10. So I might need to track that. Caravan. Oh, I see. If someone died in Ice Cavern, we would want to heal. Okay. Trying to figure out all the reasoning for the things in my notes. Silver Dagger. Great Axe. Ooh. Who doesn't have a silver sword? Bo's got a silver sword. Let's go out of this and check. Let's find it. So, sure. Silver sword. Bo is equipped the silver sword. Can't unequip something we've got equipped. We can sell the Great Axe. We can sell the Coral Sword, Dragon Sword, and Short Sword. And that leaves us with a Flame and Silver equipped. Is the Great Axe better than a Silver Sword? Probably not. Let's have a look and see. Great Axe. 22 damage. 5 hits, 7 crit. Silver Sword. 23 damage, 15% hit. Yeah, Silver Sword just better. Just better. Probably from an age gone by when we picked up another weapon or something. That's all fine. Good to know. So, sell, bow, silver dagger, go, great axe, chow, coral sword, dragon sword, short sword. Nope. Okay, here we go. Oh, thanks for the raid, Shane. Thanks very much indeed. Now, when that says FF3, have you fallen under the same thing that I have in that the categories on Twitch now say FF6 is FF3? Because I noticed that the other day. Okay. Yeah, I figured it was. I was 6. Yeah, I was really miffed about that because, like, it's got the... I don't know why they've changed it. Because, like, the North American SNES release was 6 in the categories, and now it's 3. But it's still, like, that's what people have if they follow FF6. It's now just called FF... Oh, don't need to get riled up about it. Don't need to get riled up about it. It's a they must be changing like the code system or something like that. I guess it's something like that. Or that's my best guess. Solo every battle, no. Oh, so are you? Oh, have you come to dominate the challenge run space of FF6 now? It's so true. Like I was saying the other day about doing like Final Fantasy marathon 1 through 16 all solo character runs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They're so they're really, really fun. But yeah, so like I've got a bunch of like solo character notes already and routes and bits and pieces. But I say like if I was going to do one for FF1, I would just steal one that you've done because I can't imagine that anyone has got more optimized Final Fantasy 1 routes than you do. I was thinking just there, if a character dies during the Evil Eye grind and you have to go back again, you have to burn a tent for the hard reset. Yeah, I think, was it going to be like solo main character or something? So like the lead of every game? I think that's, I don't remember. But I think like a solo character marathon could be really fun. So if you do a second Ice Cavern grind, you're down a tent. And we don't buy any more tents in the game. We only buy houses and cabins. So would you buy an extra cabin here? Because cabins save the game, right? And houses just give you MP. Right, okay. I mean, I've got infinite money. So it might be easier to just buy extra here. Or I can even just say +1 per Ice Cavern. I assume if you had to go back and do Ice Cavern multiple... Well, no, if someone died the second time, would you just reset and start the grind over? That would be pretty bad, wouldn't it? Pure. That's interesting. Oh, am I still off step because... No, it shouldn't be, right? Or are we still off step from Ice Cavern? Yes. Okay. It's okay. All right. We're still. So yeah, that's why. Okay. Wondering if it's worth figuring out something. I mean, I guess if you wanted consistent counters after Ice Cavern, you would just do a hard reset, like when you left, so that you knew what encounters you were going to get. Or something. I don't actually know, like, how many encounters or what would be best. Because, like, on the world map, you can obviously burn encounters if you know you're going to get bad ones. But I don't think you're going to get many less. But I've not looked into it. Because the other thing is, I don't necessarily think it's going to be consistent. And I don't think it can be consistent how many evil eyes you need to get your party to level 16. Because depending on earlier parts of the game where they might have died and things like that, you might need one or two or whatever extra evil eyes. Also, I love that this bat's literally clipping out of bounds. Very cool. That bat has a lot of my respect. It's interesting. Does he always go out of bounds? Because last time I went through, he definitely was. Oh, 50-50. Ah. Bloody still. Oh, I have so few softs. Oh, wow. Ah. Seem to have not picked up the ribbon. That's interesting. He never puts on the cap again. We can just scrap the cap, and we can scrap it forever ago. Maybe I was supposed to sell the cap and forgot? Let's see. The last shop was Gaia 1. Just says to sell the gloves. The gloves are replaced by the buckler. No, the gloves are replaced by the pro ring. No. Yes. I have no idea anymore. Probably. Yeah, that's right. I guess we can just scrap the cap then. So where is a good place to scrap the cap? When we use the bottle with the fairy? Yeah, we're not fighting anything here. We're not fighting anything here either. So really anywhere. Because if we're doing Ice Cavern 2, it happens after Elfheim. So we potentially would want to keep it until Ice Cavern 2. So it would be somewhere here. My hip flexors are tight. Less pleasant. Check and make sure. So equip Dan, gloves, cap, gold bracer. Cap for Dan. Equip bow, cap. Yeah, there's nothing about deleting it. So yeah, okay, that works. That's fine. Some really clunky armor things here because we're using 4 characters and actively using 4. It's not super convenient to have empty inventory slots to pick up things. So it's kind of a lot of drop the thing before the chest that you pick up the thing you're going to replace it with. haven't used any heal pots. I'm finally using magic to heal after all these years. Dan's making a big old comeback. Look at the usefulness. Zeus. Big Zeus charges. Of course, that's going to be full. Wonderful. Okay. So... Right. So the opal bracelet is going on Bo, and the gold bracelet is going on Dan. So the silver armor is what needs to be dropped. Okay. Weird. What's the thing that lets me use my thing when it's not in the thing window? Controllers, maybe? No. It'll be in some config. It's got to be some sort of config setting, right? Customize. Here we go. Accept background input from controller only. Okay. Okay. Knew it was the wrong one. Knew it! This is an opal shield, right? Yep. But they knocked it out of the park. Knocked it out of the park. Okay, Opal Helm is going on. This is Final Fantasy 1 for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Opal helmet on Cho. So we need to get rid of the silver helmet. Oh, 1987, I think? Let me check. I think it is, but I'm not certain. Yeah, Final Fantasy is a 1987 role-playing game developed and published by Square for the Nintendo Entertainment System. Wow, that's mad. 40 years. Came out on December 18th. Should celebrate. Well, I mean, December 18th is pretty close to the marathon in that year, so. Next year's New Year Marathon will be dedicated to 40 years of Final Fantasy. Oh, that's nice. We should definitely do something to celebrate. Opal helmet. Opal shield. Opal bracelet. And what up? It's so true, and it's so, like, completely new. Like when you look at so many of the like Nintendo games that are 2D platformers, and then out of nowhere, boom, role-playing game? Yum pum 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 pum. Okay, so I think this is where we say goodbye to Dan's cap. It's a sad day, but we need to keep the helmets. Water. Oh, Dan's getting smoked. don't get why he has no spell charges. Like, you unlock spell charges by having levels in the class, right? Actually, I don't remember how it works in the original version. I don't know. Okay. Right, half past. I think we go to thingy and stop. Mirage Tower. And then I think the plan will be to finish this off stream tomorrow. Now they should have their spell slots. Why do they have 0? Why do I have 0? Do they have to be like level 18 or 19 or something? Is that what it is? Also, I need to check the steps here. Something was wrong last time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 1, 2. Down. Right to wall. Down. Tyro Wyvern. Two, 3. No, it says down 2, go down 1 if you go to Gaia because you lose a step. So that's correct. Cabin. Soft reset. Down to wall. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Oh, am I losing 2 steps here? That's definitely where I'm losing steps then. I assume 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5. 1, 2, 3 up to Lifinia. Okay, I'm gonna check if I get an encounter on the wrong tile. Yeah, I've messed up my notes just for the steps. No problem. But I know what it is. So it should be down 2 and then right. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay. So there's a no encounter tile like in the top right of the time. That explains it. Cool. Back to the start. No, that'll be brutal for something like 5. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Right. 1, 2, 3. One, 2, 3. Up to Lifinia. It's so strange. I wonder how that's like that. 1, 2, right. Okay. Now, what is it in my any percent notes, I wonder? They also say that. And down 2 right. Okay, so they're also wrong. Fun. Good to know. Like, they even themselves out pretty quickly. Might as well get it right, you know? Ooh, okay. Giant. Oh, interesting. Okay. I'm a tile higher than I think I am. It's just not adding up because I think I've done something different. Let me just check this. Because I want the encounter to be here. Okay, there we go. It's almost like I've done it backwards, which is so weird. But okay, so... $15. Right. One, two, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Left the wall. Okay. Then we cabin. If no Gaia, we need to go 2 less. So I need to do the maths. One, two, three, 4. 4. Correct. Okay. And there we go. Actually, let's just do it from the start of thingy. There you go. Cool. Right. Well, hopefully this will all go well tomorrow while we're plotting. So yeah, just all this. And then Mirage Tower. Don't need to add a cabin because I already did. And then we're all good. All right. Amazing. Right, well, I'm going to call it there. Oh! I win. I wish my command worked like the others and just played the game. Would be cool. But yes, right, that is going to do it for me. Have an amazing rest of your respective Thursdays. So back on Saturday with Final Fantasy X. Continuing on with Solo Titus, and I will probably be taking many suspicious pauses, which might appear as if I'm checking something else. Other than FF10, but that would be impossible. Part of me genuinely was like, should I just actually just cut the cord and admit that Saturday and Sunday will just be all just FF bot. Yeah, maybe. I'll see how tomorrow goes. I'll see how much direct work needs to be done after the first day and then make a decision. But I will, of course, as always, let you know when things are happening and what it's going to be. But yeah, that's going to do it for me. Have a good day. Take it easy. All the best. See you later. Bye-bye.